operations. So basically there are several operations regarding array. uh, some of them are like traversal, insertion. I have discussed this thing in the ADT point of view. Insertion, deletion, and so the main concepts for that such as, so basically what is traversal? Traversal is, so I have created such an array. So just think this is 10, this is 5, this is 9, this is 11, this is 12, this is 18, this is 20, and so on. So basically the indexing usually start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Just think that I have created a big array so that I should not you know, so the size of the array shouldn't affect in my operations of the array. So basically think that there are 99 elements. So basically the array size is 100, because the array size comes from index number plus 1, or vice versa, from the size minus 1 equals to the last index number. So basically that's not the issue that we are going to tell. So basically let's go. So I am re-erasing this. So okay, so basically now, so basically I want to traverse. So basically the first operation is traversal. Traversal is very easy. So basically in the traversal we want to do what? We want to go from this index to our desired index. Like think that the user have told you ki go through one index number 0 to index number n, and n will be given by me. Just think n is 5. So you have to go 0 to 5. So you have to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the user will give you like the size, so if the user told you that go to the traverse, the question would be traverse the array 0 to size 4. So you have to print 10, 5, 9, 11, 12, 18. 18. So these are the array size 5. So basically this is gonna be your input. So basically what the logic is, basically the logic is very simple. In the traverse point of view, we will make a certain functions. We will make a function. Just think that function's name is be display. This is very simple. Display, and inside of the display there will be what? There will be you have to deal with the parameters. So basically what are the parameters for these concepts? The first concept is the array. So at first that will be the array, and the other one is what? The other one is the desired point. So basically I am using size. So basically I am using size, and what will be the inner value? So there will be a for loop, and the for loop will be go from this 0th index to 0th to what? 0 to this desired index. So basically that is, I think that is size. If you are using size, there will be no equals to. This thing should have to be remembered in your mind. And the other thing that is, so basically you will print this thing, and for that you will call it in your main function. Sorry, main function you will call key display disp, and you will give the attributes array, sorry, and size. You can give it print 5, 4, 3, so on. So let us go to the VS code. So I am using IDE VS code here. So basically I have created a file, C file. So here I'll usually write all my C operations. So I will right click on this C file, and I will show more options, and I will literally open with code. So now I had created a practice.c. Control Z. sorry, just a minute. So I will close the other options. um Close to the right. Okay, so I'll close everything. So basically I have also created an so in the traversal, so basically I have created a traversal basically. So this is a traversal. So basically I'll create another practice.c. So basically this is my practice to create at first. So I'll zoom the screen, control shift plus. I think that is visible to everyone. So now I'll at first create the include std rotate and int. So basically this will be our boilerplate code. So basically the first thing is to declare the array. So int array, and I will give a size 100. Because why I'm giving the size 100, basically the concept is if that will be a least size like 5 or 6, in the insertion point of view we will face some difficulties. Because if you want to insert some if you will go to some stack point of view, the stack point of view, so the numbers are being stored in a stack form basically. So 5, so basically in here the 10, 15, 9, 11 that have been stored. So basically you are not created an array in malloc function. So basically I have shown you the ADT concepts in the before in this previous video. So what is abstract data types, and I have just created how to use malloc to create an array in the heap. So that are the abstract thing. So if hadn't seen this video, so the link will be in the description and go through it. And so basically now I'll do what, I'll create an array and I can write 1 23 56. So what I have given here, so basically here was sorry, so here was 10 15 5 9 11. So basically 10 5 9 11, 10 5 9 11. So 10 5 9 11 11 12 18 20, 12 18 and 20. So 12 18 20. So basically this is my array. So I'll give a function like this, so that will give me a color. So basically if you don't know how to give this and color, so there is an extension named like uh, better comments, I think that's the name, so you can easily install that. So basically now I'll do what, I will basically call my display function. So display will take which input, so I have given you that will at first take the array. After that will take the int, so the size basically. So I will declare that thing here. So basically I am using void function, void display int array int size. So I'm giving here a size like 4. I'm just giving a random size 4. So I'll do what, I will give using, I'll be using a for loop, and that will be like I'll using for and tab that will generate a snippet for me. So int I equal to 0, I should be greater than, sorry, I should, so the concept was what, the concept was I have to go from this to this point, 1 2 3 4. So that will be not equals to, so that will like this. Let's take it like size, and let's generate the printf percentile d slash n for giving some distance array, sorry I think that is clear to everyone. So now I'll go to my terminal. So basically terminal, new terminal, and here I will write. So take some time, dude. Okay, so GCC, my file name was practice pra. I will tab o. So basically this thing I am using, you can see my edit view edit page there. I also using this because that will give you a good interface while you are doing in Linux. I am not using Linux right now. And enter. So basically what's the problem basically is, the problem is expected, oops sorry. So basically एक गलती कर दिया मैंने. I am forget to, so GCC practice. Oops, the problem is, oops, मैंने, I have done very mistakes. So for declaring the array, because I am just, so मैं इसको I'll copy it and I'll paste it control V. Okay, so you can see here, this is my array. So 10 to 11 has been printed. If you want to give here like a size, a random size like 4, sorry 4 was there, so 2, it can generate the same for you. It can generate a same for you, you know. Oops, the problem was what? So basically, control S, control. Oh, you can see here that has been printed here sincerely. So 10 and 5 has been printed. So basically, these are the concepts of traversal. I'll give the code for you. So this is the code for traversal. Control S, and I will now go to my this screen and I will do the insertion. So basically, what is the concepts of insertion? Basically, I'll take an eraser and I will delete this stuff. Okay, so I'll delete this stuff. Share. Okay, I need this tag. So oops, delete हो गया थोड़ा सा. So basically traversal complete हो गया. Now come on insertion. So basically traversal, oops, traversal has been completed. Now come on the insertion. So what is insertion? Insertion is, this is my array. So I'll do one thing. I will so this is 10. This was 10. So I had this 10. So what is my in my stack? So basically this is my stack. मैं इस stack को थोड़ा सा बड़ा करके बना रहा हूँ. तो so basically these are my slots of my stack. These are my stack. So basically I am doing what, मैं इसको vertically बनाया, तो अब मैं इसको horizontally बना. So at first when you are storing 10, 10 has been printed here. So I'll just make color of my pen. So 10 has been stored here. After that 5, then 9, then 11, 12, 18, 20, and so on. So basically, when you are storing these in this I mean 10 in this stack, so basically that has been stored in 0th index, 1 index, 2th index, so on. And it is your last index, and you are using used index, used size, use size. If you know my editing view, editing page or editing video, so you can know that what is use size, the used size, and this is the 99. I mean the 100 is the total size. So basically so basically the edit concept is very much significance in these concepts. So if you don't know, just go through the video. I'll give you in the description. So basically, if I want to fetch an element through the traversal, I can easily do that. Now my concept is, if I want to insert an number, an element inside of this stack, what will be my option? So basically there are some cases, so I am using case 1. So basically the case 1 is what, if I want to insert an element, like think that I am insert, so basically C, so I am want to insert 100. If I want to insert 100 inside of the stack, so basically I have to choose the index. So the stack will say, "Well, what is your index?" So I will say that the index is 2. I want to I want to insert 100 in the position of 9. So this is your question. So basically you have said that, "Ki bro, insert 100 in the position of index number 2." So literally the first option is what? Just delete this and insert 100. But that is not the concept of insertion. Basically insertion is not the swapping. So basically that is called the swapping, or this is called the, you know, you have to omit something instead of that. So basically I have to do what, I have to insert 100. So basically this option is not so. So the second option is what, if I want to insert 100 in the position of these, so I will insert 100 here, and I will return this 9 after the used size. So it will be like this. Is it? So basically for this concept you have to travel, you have to trigger the concepts in the last zone. So basically the time complexity for that thing, because you have to go to the last zone. So basically there should be a for loop that will be used to this index to the last index, that will become a sort of malfunctions or sort of high time complexity for your program, that will be tends to like n time complexity or something else. If you want to give a nested for any reason, so that will be tends to n to the power n, and that will give an high in n equals to infinity, not n equals to a constant. So basically that will tends to a big time complexity. So what will, so basically 2 is acceptable but not applicable according to the time complexity. So now the third one is what, the third one is what, I have to trigger, I know that I have to insert in that number 2 point. So basically I have to insert this number 100 in the position of 2. So I have written this here, but I want to increment the size, and I want to increment this total thing. I have to swap plus equals to 1. So basically if 9 was in the 2, so I will swap 9 in the 3, 11 in the 4, 12 in the 4, 5, and so on and so on. So I know that is a bit complexive, so I will give you an example. So basically what was our point of view? So basically our point of view was, this is my array, this is 10, this is 5, this is 9, this is 11, this is 12, this is 18, this is 20. You have to insert what? You have to insert 100 in the position of 9. So basically my choice was what? I will do what? I literally swap. I'll increase the thickness something, so I know. So basically I will write here 100, and I will swap this big area after one. So that will be 9, that will be 11, that will be 12, that will be 18, that will be 20. So that is the very good way to swapping or to deal out with this. So basically this time complexity would be little bit constant, because I had not to travel in the looping format. So basically I had to go a distance, a known distance. So basically the known distance is what? So I had not to go from this to an infinity zone. I had to go what? I have to go in the 100th element. So basically this is constant, this position is constant, so I have to go this to the last of the element. So basically that will be size minus 1 to, basically I have to go the index. So basically I have to go what? I have to go index, let's call it index, index to size minus 1. I mean the last index. So basically let's go on my coding era. So basically I will do what I will now create. So basically I will create an int. So basically that will be on functions like I'll give in so array. So basically that will be for the sorted point of. So if that is not sorted, I can do like this. So where if that is sorted, you can do it binary search. That will be discussed later. Now the concept is what basically easy. Oops. Okay. So now there will be functions named by like um insert. Let it is insert. So basically insert is what attribute. So there will be an array. There will be an array. There will be the size of the array basically. The size of the array, the element that I want to insert, the capacity of the array. So basically why I'm taking capacity. So when I have told key 100, so 100 is the highest number. No, 100 is not the highest number. So if there are 100 numbers and hundreds are full, so if you want to insert after that, so that will give you a malfunction. So that will return to -1 or that will give to an error. So for that I am taking this attribute capacity and the index. Why the index? Because I want to insert according to the index. So this is that's the index number 2. So I have to give an attribute to pro insert in the position of array number in 2. So that's why I'm taking this as an attribute. So basically I will create an insert function here. So where there will be an insert function. Insert function. The first thing is attribute. So basically first thing is array. The second thing is in size. So basically the size in. So the third one is element element index. So basically there is a capacity and sorry index sorry and index. So okay, oops, I have done a big mistakes here. So control z control z मैंने तो insert बना पर इस पे चला है तो no issue. So I'll do that quickly. So so there will be an insert function and that will take an attribute like int array int int size element. So int size and capacity index. Okay. Now the first thing is what? The first thing is what? The first thing is to declare that such a thing, because if I don't declare that thing, that will give a malfunction. So basically, if you want to insert, so int array, so array is given int size. Let's take it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's take it 8. And element equals to 23 and capacity is like 100. Let's take it 100 and index equals to I want to insert instead of like 9, so that will be like 0, 1, 2, index number 2. The attribute has been completed. So now the concept is what very simple. So basically if, so there will be a base case. So there will be a base case. So basically what was the base case? So basically if the capacity is greater or equal to size. So basically the capacity is greater or equal to the size. If you can give it like size is greater or equal to, if the size is greater equal to capacity. If that is true, I can literally write printf the array is already. So basically that is called array. I am giving a stack, so you can give the stack overflow, and I am giving a end slash. Now if that is not, so if that is not, I am giving what I will do, insertion. So check it carefully. So basically there will be an use and for loop. So there will be using, I will write for and tab, and the for will be like int I should be equals to index, sorry, I should be equals to size minus 1. So basically size minus 1. Okay, so I'm true. So and that will be like greater equal to index and I minus minus. So if that is true, print int, sorry, array I plus 1 shift with array I. So basically if that is true, so see simultaneously after the index change it like, so after that so the array within bracket index, the new index, that will be the element. So if that is true, so the index should be clear. So the concept is what, so मैं थोड़ा सा इसको क्लियर कर लेता हूँ. Oops. So let's delete it. So the concept is what, just take a random array like I'm giving is 5, 10, 1, 2. So if I will swap this like array I plus 1, so I will incrementing basically, so that will be swap like this, 5, that will be blank, the main thing is that will be blank, 10, 1 and 2, that will be blank. So that will be blank. Now if it is blank, I can insert anything here. So these concepts has been supported here. So I insert element here, and I will now do what, I will increment. So if that is true, if that is true, basically in this case the size was what, 1 2 3 4, so the size was 4. But if the insertion is successful, the size is incrementing, like I'm using here like 100, so 1 2 3 4 5, so size is incrementing, size plus equals to 1, so it is incrementing. So that is incrementing, so like write size plus equals to 1. Now check it, if there is any mistakes then I will do. So basically you have to write something before saying here. Oops, what's the problem, dude? Okay, so I have come in my dev c++, I don't know how. Let's go here. Oops, so I have not given gcc, sorry. So what's the problem? Basically it is telling that warning, return type defaults to int. Okay, so return, so I'm int index, what return type defaults to, so I'm giving a control shift minus. So it is telling कि यार Return type should be index. Okay, let's check it. Index. Oops. Had I created index? Oh, that didn't control S. Let's control S and execute, compile and run. So basically, okay, so here that is uh, and oops, I don't know what's the mistake. Yep, that should run. Oops, insert. So basically, I had not called the insert after display. So okay, so that is true. Control S. Okay, so that will be size. Like what will be my size? 8. You can see 23 has been implemented. So 23 has been implemented. So basically that is true here. So I don't know why my VS Code has been seeing some problem, but I will try. I don't know. GCC practice.c o main. So basically that has been seeing in several problems. So int index. So I don't know why it is seeing some problem. And index equals to 2. I don't know why this is a problem, so let's do it. Controls V, sorry, control Z, control, so int index equal to let's giving 2, control S. I don't know why it is being seeing some problem. Oops, the same problem is seeing here. I don't know why it is seeing some problem basically. So in the dev C++, I am using that compiler, so basically that has been run. You can see here, this is run. This has been run. I don't know if there is a malfunctions that would be, but okay. So let's see it another way. Okay, 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 okay. Let it be control V and give you a new. The same problem. Return time defaults to int. Insert int address. So let it give one thing. Let it be give void to int. Okay, and no, here should be void. Here should be void, but in here that will be oops. So basically I had not set any initialize in, so basically my bad. Control S. So my bad. I know. You can see here that has been printed successfully. So basically this is the problem while you are using. So you can see here 23 has been inserted in the index number 2. So this is the concept of insertion. I will give you the code in the description. So basically in the dev C++, the concept is what in the dev C++, the if you hadn't written any in data type while initializing a function, so basically that takes void, but VS Code takes one, I mean int. So that's the problem why my code was not running in the previous zone. So okay, and after this video I will and I will discuss about the deletion. So basically, thank you for watching this video. See you the next time. Goodbye. And the thing that I had to do that in the DSA you have to practice several things. So basically, without practice, nothing gonna be happen. So goodbye.